What's up, guys? I'm Mike, and I'm back with another installment of my vlog. Unfortunately, my vlogging career, or lack thereof, has been pretty stop-start. And between the last one, which is back in July, and then this edition of the vlog, it's been basically about a month and a half. And I wanted to get started again for a couple of reasons. I think that I really do want to continue this, and though it's been challenging to figure out how to squeeze time in my day to do this, um, I think it's a really great reflection to which I mentioned earlier. And since that last vlog, things kind of took off at school. We got really busy with a whole bunch of new integration pieces, including trainings and devices and things like that. So it was very busy. But also, in addition to that, I started my graduate studies. So now I'm involved in a doctoral program for ed leadership. And I thought this was a good way to kind of chronicle that journey. My program's 3 years intensive. So there's a lot of, it'll be a lot of work over the next 3 years. But I thought this is a good way to sort of begin the journey and chronicling what it is that I'm doing throughout this process. So this vlog, anyway, I wanted to focus on a book that I had come across. So it's called Leadership on the Line. This is a book that I'm currently doing a review of for one of my classes, and here's the actual cover. The book actually, and I'll point out here too, it's Staying Alive Through the Dangers of Change. One of the things that they really talk about in the book is leadership, at least any kind of meaningful leadership that's involving change is really challenging. It's dangerous, and there's a lot of things that can happen to you on your journey through adaptive change, they call it. And one of the things that really struck close to home with me is the idea of what they call getting to the balcony. And so the last couple of weeks I've been really thinking about that in terms of what I do on a day-to-day basis. Leadership's not just one big decision and all of a sudden you're like you fixed everything. It's this incremental steps that you take, and it's the decisions you make each day that have a big impact. And so one of the things that they talk about in the book is getting in the balcony, and they describe it as being on the dance floor or being in the balcony. They're two different things. The same idea I ran across in another vlog series that I watch from Gary Vaynerchuk, and I think it's a really great piece. Definitely check it out. There's a lot of things involving leadership there, and so even in education, like me, there's a lot of things that Gary has offered too, and he talks about it in the same regards as the clouds and the dirt. One's on one side, one's on the other, and it's equally important to have your feet in both of those arenas. To spend all of your time on the ground, you'll never be able to get your head out of the dirt to see the bigger picture and to make those decisions of strategic or tactical decisions that are required to lead your organization in change. On the converse side, you can't spend all your time in the clouds. You can't spend all your time in the office reading emails, looking over reports and evaluations and data. You got to be out on the ground. You got to be talking with the people who are on the ground, who are the ones who are making those decisions day to day in the classrooms or whatever your organization is. And so you need to be in both worlds. You can't just be in one or the other. It's being in both worlds that provides you the perspective you need to not just lead from afar, but also to build relationships and build capacity in those people who are on the ground, those people who are grinding through each day and doing what needs to be done to keep the organization moving forward. And so it's really important that you spend time in both arenas. And that's one of the things that I really took away from this book so far. I still have a little bit more to go yet, but I think it's one thing that we can all learn a lot from. And I think the big question for me is, are my actions, or my words rather, being reflected in my actions? Am I taking steps to build capacity? Am I taking steps in finding both perspectives and balancing the two, and doing it for the greater good of the place that I work for? So that's really the big question that I've been drilling at the last couple of weeks or so, and hopefully we'll make some improvements in my own career. So just some thoughts that I'm sharing from afar, I guess, or from within this book, and hopefully it's something that leaves you with questions and gets you thinking about what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. So that's it for this. Just a quick little wrap up. I'm gonna head into the next couple of weeks, hopefully get a couple more vlog episodes in, and talk about some more of this book and some other things going on just in education in general. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys.